Have you ever heard of the chilling case of the Grimes sisters? In the winter of 1956, two young girls named Barbara and Patricia Grimes vanished into the cold Chicago night. They'd been to the cinema, a simple pleasure that turned into an unimaginable nightmare. The city held its breath as the search for the sisters intensified. Days turned into weeks, and the hope of finding them alive dwindled with each passing moment. Then a grim discovery. The bodies of the Grimes sisters were found, discarded by the side of a desolate road. In the aftermath, the investigation unfolded like an intricate puzzle with missing pieces. Detectives troweled through numerous leads, suspects were interrogated, and theories were dissected. Yet the identity of the killer slipped through the cracks of the justice system. Despite the numerous suspects and countless investigations, the case of the Grimes sisters remains a mystery. A chilling reminder of the unsolved enigma that continues to haunt the annals of true crime. A festive season turned into a nightmare in the case of the Sodder children disappearance. On the eve of Christmas 1945, in the heart of West Virginia, a household brimming with holiday cheer was suddenly plunged into a mystery that continues to perplex us to this day. 5 of the Sodder children, out of the blue, simply vanished from their home. The authorities embarked on extensive investigations, sifting through every conceivable clue. They pulled apart the Sodder family's life, looking for any leads that might explain this strange occurrence. Yet, despite their best efforts, the fate of the 5 children remains shrouded in uncertainty. Numerous theories have been spun around this enigma, each more baffling than the last. Some suggest foul play, others an orchestrated disappearance, but none bring us closer to the truth. The echoes of their laughter, the memories of their presence are all that remain. The question still lingers: what happened to the Sodder children? In 1957, Philadelphia was haunted by the case of the boy in the box. A chilling winter day saw the discovery of a young boy's body, concealed in a cardboard box. The image of his face, a mere snapshot of innocence, was seared into the public consciousness, yet no one came forward to claim him. Despite tireless efforts by investigators, the boy's identity remained a mystery. The case took an eerie turn when a psychic led the police to a foster home, hinting at a possible connection. But the lead ran cold, adding another layer of enigma to the story. Over the years, countless theories have surfaced, from human trafficking rings to sadistic rituals, but none have brought us closer to unveiling the boy's identity or the circumstances of his untimely death. The boy in the box case remains one of Philadelphia's most notorious unsolved mysteries. And so, the boy in the box continues to haunt the city, a silent plea for justice in his unopened story. In 2009, the Jamison family disappeared under the most bizarre circumstances. In the heart of Oklahoma, the tight-knit Jamison family, comprised of Bobby, Sherilyn, and their 6-year-old daughter Madison, vanished without a trace. Despite extensive searches, it wasn't until 4 years later when their skeletal remains were discovered by hunters in a remote area. The cause of death, however, was never determined, adding another layer of mystery to the tragic tale. The circumstances surrounding their disappearance were as peculiar as they were chilling. From the family's strange behavior before they disappeared to a substantial amount of cash found in their abandoned vehicle, the case was riddled with more questions than answers. Yet, despite the oddities and the passage of time, no definitive leads have emerged. The Jamison family mystery continues to baffle investigators to this day. It serves as a haunting reminder of the countless cold cases that are waiting to be solved, waiting for justice to be served. Lastly, we delve into the gruesome case of the Cleveland Torso murders. In the heart of the 1930s, a chilling series of killings left the city of Cleveland in a state of terror. The victims were not just killed, but their bodies were found dismembered, their torsos mutilated in a horrifying display of brutality. This was not the work of an ordinary criminal, but rather a predator who thrived on instilling fear and dread. As the body count rose, so too did the desperation of the local authorities, the Cleveland police, the sheriff's department, even the federal agents. They all tried and failed to catch this elusive killer. Despite their best efforts, the perpetrator remained a ghost, slipping through the cracks of the justice system. And so, the Cleveland Torso Murders case remains one of the most gruesome unsolved mysteries in American history.